So you're thinking about selling your home without a realtor, also known as FSBO, or for sale by owner. You've probably seen signs in other yards, maybe even heard stories from people who tried it. But what does it actually take to pull off a FSBO sale successfully in Quincy, Illinois? I'm Jackie Weisenburger, a full-time realtor with Happel here in Quincy. I've worked with countless home sellers, some who started as FSBO, some who switched to an agent midway, and others who just wanted the facts. Today, I'm sharing exactly what you need to know before you try to sell your home on your own. Let's start with the why. Most homeowners try FSBO because they want to save on commission, and that's understandable. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Saving money isn't guaranteed. FSBO homes often sell for less, sometimes significantly less, than homes listed with an agent, especially when they're not priced, presented, or marketed correctly. So if you're going to do this, you need to treat it like a job. You're not just the homeowner anymore. You're the listing agent, the marketer, the negotiator, and the transaction coordinator. That means doing your homework. The first step, know your numbers. In Quincy, pricing can vary dramatically depending on the neighborhood, school district, and condition of your home. Don't rely on a Zestimate or what your friend's cousin got for their house last year. Pull real comps. Look at sold homes within the last 90, 120 days. Make sure you're comparing apples to apples, similar square footage, lot size, condition, and updates. Next, prepare your home like a pro. Declutter, deep clean, touch up paint, fix that leaky faucet, and replace outdated fixtures. Curb appeal in Quincy really matters, especially since buyers are seeing your home online first. Speaking of online, marketing is critical. You'll want high-quality photos, preferably professional, a compelling description, and broad exposure. Upload your listing to FSBO websites, but also share it on Facebook, local Quincy groups, and Instagram. Keep in mind, sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and Homes.com prioritize agent-listed homes, so your reach may be limited compared to a full MLS listing. Now, let's talk about showings and buyer management. Are you comfortable letting strangers into your home? Will you be present or let them walk through alone? What if they ask tough questions? What if they bring an agent? Will you negotiate directly or have an attorney help? Most buyers will be working with agents, which means you'll likely be negotiating against a professional who's done this dozens, maybe hundreds of times. You'll want to be extremely prepared when it comes to reviewing offers, understanding contingencies, and keeping the process moving forward legally and on time. And that brings us to paperwork. Selling a home in Illinois requires very specific contracts, disclosures, and timelines. You'll need to handle everything from the purchase agreement to property disclosures, lead paint notices, and coordination with the title company. Missing a deadline or misunderstanding a clause could open you up to liability. Now, I'm not saying all of this to scare you. FSBO can work, but only when you approach it with your eyes wide open and a clear plan in place. That's why many FSBO sellers in Quincy eventually reach out to me, not because they failed, but because they realize the value of having an expert guide on their side. Some ask me to take over completely. Others want a hybrid approach. They still show the home themselves, but I help with pricing, marketing, contract negotiations, and closing. I'm happy to create a custom solution that fits your goals. Bottom line, you don't know what you don't know. And when you're selling your biggest financial asset, blind spots can cost you. So if you're thinking about FSBO in Quincy, let's have a conversation. I'll give you honest, pressure-free advice, whether you decide to go it alone or partner with a pro. I'm Jackie Weisenburger, full-time realtor with Happel. Call me today for a confidential conversation. You deserve to sell smart and sell with confidence.